that alluded to historically the French, all the European countries trying to take resources from Africa and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh,
You
I
know,
didn't even think about that, T. Oh shit, that went deeper than I didn't even think about that. Look at you.
No Clarence.
I was listening to Daddy talk, and I just didn't realize how I'd say close me and Khadijah are, because when I just heard her and her friend talking about sex, I was like, no,
I don't want to hear this.
I can't.
This is not for my ears.
I'm too close.
I don't want to picture that.
Just so casually.
That's how you know we're friends, because I can't anytime I picture any of my friends having sex, I could chill up my spine.
It was just too casual. The discussion is cool to like tune in because they talk about it like niggas, so it was funny as hell. But I was just like,
is when the funniest part of that thing is when Khadijah's explaining what casual sex is, and then her home girl goes, "That's not casual sex. That's a relationship." And Khadijah was like, "What's casual sex?" And the girl was like,
"Eat it, beat it,
Tiffany,
let it go."
Tiffany was like, "No, what'd she say?
Eat it, beat it, throw it away," or something like that. I was like, "Good Lord, ruthless!"
Oh my God! And then she was like, "No cuddling."
No cuddling,
no
bro.
Big spoon, little spoon. Khadijah was like, "No big spoon, little spoon."
That's crazy.
That shit was hilarious.
I enjoy being married. I like being the little spoon. You ever been big spoon, bro?
Hey, bro, little spoon.
You ever had your girl big spoon you, bro?
Hey, it makes me feel so safe.
Oh my goodness. I just feel so comforted.
Yes.
Comforted, protected.
You know just like saying? Rub your belly a little bit. Oh my God.
Oh, the belly rub.
Not the belly. Hey, you rub your belly. Ooh.
Oh, girl, rub my belly.
It's like, hey, girl, you try to make a baby?
That's the one time I'm like, I don't even care if I'm not fit. I'm gonna let my stomach stick my stomach.
Oh yeah,
out.
just give it a whole belly.
Give it a whole stomach. Oh boy, nothing like a belly rub, nothing like a back of the neck rub.
If y'all ain't guessed it, this is We Ain't Got Nothin, Vol.7.
This is we are bringing back We Ain't Got Nothin. This is a classic of the No Clearance podcast history. We Ain't Got Nothin. I think it started back when we was doing the album reviews, and sometimes we just we didn't listen to the music. So
we'd have it up. We know which album to listen to, and then like halfway through the week, be like, "Hey man, I can't get my mind around this."
Too complex.
Talk about anything.
So we are here. We ain't got nothing. What does this mean? We did not meet. We normally have a pre-production meeting on Monday, but Jay, I got to tell you about my Monday.
Hey, tell me about your Monday. What happened?
Your boy went suit shopping for a reason I was discussing in a second. But I went suit shopping, and it was actually cool. I went to Men's Warehouse.
Did you grow out all of your suits? I feel like you,
bro. My chest, like my back, my chest. I'm normally for a long time I was a 42, and the difference between a 42 and a 44 is absolutely crazy.
It's huge.
It's absolutely crazy. I'm like, yo, like. I can't like close my arms in like I would have to wear the suit unbuttoned the whole time.
Hey,
and now I get it.
Suit in years.
I'm gonna tell you something, bro. I understand. I completely understand why I see brothers at church squeezing themselves in these suits, bro.
They cost so goddamn much,
bro. I needed this suit, so regardless of what it costs, I pretty much was gonna get one, right? But I'm going to go ahead and say how much it goes. I'm going to go ahead and let you know.
What was the brand?
Men's Warehouse.
Okay.
Men's Warehouse, bro. Check it. First of all, and we gotta understand. I also got a belt. I got a red tie, and they're getting it tailored.
Okay.
So when I pick it up, it's gonna be,
yeah.
it's gonna be legit. This suit all together. Are your ears prepared? Now, mind you, I'm not no rich nigga. This is not a rich nigga price. This is average. I'm making a living. You know what I'm saying? On my own price. Okay.
Yeah.
The suit was $663.
$663. How much was the pants? How much
The
was
whole
jacket?
thing was okay. The jacket itself. Are you ready for this?
Yes. The jackets be crazy.
The jacket was $259.
So you telling me you paid damn near $200 for some pants?
The pants was $159, $160.
Oh shoot.
Pants was $160, and then
you said you got a shirt and a tie.
I got a tie. I got a belt, and I guess the alterations also pay for alterations.
God.
So,
and
now
like
it's like
buying tires.
I called my pops. Hey, bro, you ain't tell me. You ain't tell me about this.
Yo, they ain't got K&G. They ain't got K&G.
No. Let me tell you. I'm gonna tell you. They do have K&G. Yesterday I just like I gotta get it done because the event is like next Friday, and I was just like, and I'm getting my wisdom teeth taken out this Friday, so I was like, I just want to make sure I do this. So yeah, I'm getting a suit. I've been meaning to get a new suit for a long time because I've literally none of my suit jackets I can fit. I've been going to church with like
what color is
I've been real fly. I just got a black. I had to like literally my whole repertoire of suits. I'm pretty much had to start over besides the one I got for the wedding.
Okay.
And the one for Eggers and the blazer for Eggers' wedding. Like besides that, I got to start over. So
yeah, I'm gonna need to do that too.
So I started with a black suit, and I needed a black suit because my wife's grandmother or my grandmother-in-law passed away on Friday morning. Yeah, man. Yeah, it was rough. Well, thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah, man. I wanted to take this time because the funeral will be quick. So I wanted to take this time to give my speech because most funerals that I've been to, everybody get up. You can say something. I'll never forget at my Aunt Phyllis funeral, I accidentally said the wrong name. No, not my Aunt Phyllis. My Aunt KK funeral, I said the wrong name. I was like, it's sad to see Aunt Phyllis here. Aunt Phyllis here. My Aunt Phyllis was like, I'm right here, baby. That was the first time I ever did that at spoke at a funeral.
My God.
Let me get to I want to give a shout out to Miss Payne. And first off, I want to thank her, number one, for never cock blocking. Much respect to her. Because back in the day, me and Drew used to hang in a family room. And her room used to be right next to the family room. Hardly ever saw that woman. She would just be playing solitaire. I was like, God bless Miss Payne. You know what I'm saying? And then, I used to call her the transporter. Because I swear, when she would come out, I would look to my left, she coming out the room like she just walking past the door. And bro, I swear, I whip my head to the right, she in the kitchen. I don't know how she did this type of stuff, bro. I really don't. But dog, she was quick. Okay? That's number 2. Number 3, this was the most athletic senior citizen I have ever seen in my life. Bro, one time me and Drew was watching TV and all we heard was doom, doom, damn. That's all we heard. Doom, doom, damn. We look behind us. Miss Payne done flipped up the steps. Now I ain't never seen her like that, right? She was trying to bring the vacuum cleaner up. I guess she tripped. She dropped the vacuum cleaner, but she somehow got up the steps and flipped onto the top floor. I ain't never seen no shit like this before in my life. Never.
Oh my God.
She was a real OG. Like, she was tough, bro. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, she was just great. You know, all my grandparents passed away. The last one I was like 12, and then so I met, of course, well, my great grandmother's still alive, God bless her. But I met, Drew. I pretty much knew her since I was 14. So, she really was family. So, I was glad that I was able to be there. We was able to get there, and it was crazy because I was like, when I got in there, everybody saying hi, she's still kind of talking. I was like, "What's up, Miss Payne?" And then, like, for a quick second, bro, she just had a big smile on her face, and I was like, "Dang!" Like, that just felt in that moment. It just somewhat felt. I was like, that was crazy to think like she still kind of recognized my voice. So, God rest her soul. I know she up in there, just moving. I know she up in heaven, just walking around lightning quick. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So I appreciate you letting me get that off my chest. You know what I'm saying? Now, let's get into it. Oh, was there something you wanted to say?
No.
Tried to keep it as lighthearted as possible.
That was funny. The fact you started with "thank you for not cock blocking," I don't know if it's problematic or not, but that shit was hilarious.
Hey, bro. Yo, she was a real G, bro. I don't know how else to say it.
Sounds
bro.
like it.
You got to understand, when Drew would hang out at my parents' house, like, if my mama heard any movement, she coming into the room. What y'all doing?
That's funny.
Miss Payne
That's
was
too
literally
funny.
right next to the family room. Like, her room was right next to the family room. Like, she would just be playing solitaire. I would look at that like, she playing solitaire.
That's funny as hell. She just don't care. She's like, let them sit there. I don't care.
Look at that. They kids.
Yeah. Young lovers.
Young love. Whippersnappers. Oh, and one more thing. I want to say thank you for giving my mama the recipe to your apple pie. The recipe lives on. The greatest apple pie ever assembled on a baking pan. Thank you for giving my mama that recipe. That was very sweet, very nice, very kind. So, yes. All right, that's it. That's all I got, man. Okay. That's all I got. Thank you for letting me get it on my chest. This episode is brought to you by the good people at No Clearance. All right, go to noclearancepod.com/shop. We have merchandise for you to wear. Please support the brand. Okay, we got our new clearance collection. All right, with the Defy the Trends, Be the Standard shirts, as well as the No Clearance shirt and the Superior No Clearance shirt with the dad hats. Dad hats are selling big. Okay. So please make sure you go to noclearancepod.com/shop. Buy you some merch to support the podcast so we can get bigger and better every week. Thank you. Back to the show. Let's move on, man. Let's move on to some other things. Let's talk about the Oscars.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Let's talk about how. First of all, real quick, Black Excellence. Big shout out to Ruth Carter, the only black woman to win 2 Oscars back to back.
What she win
not,
for?
Not back to back. She won Best Costume Design for both Black Panthers.
Okay.
Yeah.
Black Panther. They're always gonna give it the costume award. Ain't no other awards, I guess.
They don't want to give it the other awards.
Yeah, goodness.
Now let's talk about
It was boring as all ever.
You know I ain't watching.
The Oscars is the most boring one. I only tune in for like Best Picture or Best Director, the big ones, because then But it's usually mad boring. So I watched a little bit of it. I watched long enough until we saw what we saw, what we're gonna talk about. I shut it off.
The
Okay, a little
snub.
bit after the snub.
The snub.
This is a big snub too.
It's hard. It's hard to um hate it though.
Yeah,
Okay, so Angela Bassett did not win. Is it best supporting actress?
yeah. Best supporting actress. Yeah,
She did not win it. And she lost to Jamie Lee Curtis. And that's the only reason I'm like, while it sucks, I don't think Jamie Lee ever won an
no, his
Oscar.
first nomination, first win.
Yeah, while it sucks, it's like Jamie Lee Curtis is like an OG in the game.
Yeah,
And you can argue she was in the whole movie.
yeah. She
You
didn't
know what I'm
have.
saying?
Here's my thing though. She didn't have that. She had. There were so many other factors that contributed to her win that wasn't just her role in the movie. Because she didn't even have the best performance in the movie.
You can also argue the whole Black Panther movie was around Angela Bassett.
Mm.
Like that whole movie in general was centered around her, even when she wasn't in, like even after her death, it was all about the relationship between
Yeah,
her and her mother. That whole
yeah,
movie, to be honest with you. So, and every scene she was in, she was powerful.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like when she was in front of the council, uh, and when she was like, you know what I'm saying, y'all done took everything from me.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. It seems a little weird. It seems like, when a black woman is powerful.
yeah. Well, there's so many damn factors. Like, I'm not even making excuses, but there's so many reasons why she got snubbed. It's ridiculous. So many excuses.
What do you think is the
Um,
main reason?
so here's some things. Jamie Lee Curtis, like you said, she's like a legend in a legend in the game, never been nominated. She's also a daughter of two legendary actors as well.
Oh, who are they?
Uh Janet Leigh, and then I forgot her father's name. I looked it up earlier.
Oh, is his last name Curtis?
They're actor. His last name's Curtis.
Oh, okay.
But but they were like big time actors in like the 50s and 60s, right? So
Okay.
like when Hollywood was first coming up. So if you think about it, like the people who vote on these movies are like, oh snap, that's things that Tony Curtis. That's her father's name.
Mm.
Tony Curtis and Janet Leigh, they're like actors from the 50s, 60s, like yeah. And yeah, they're like American white people. Hollywood
Gotcha.
back in those days. So like that's one factor. They love a story like that. That's like, oh, the daughter of two legendary actors, never been nominated before, first time ever. So like that's a
Oh, she
factor.
has a storyline.
Yes, it has a
Like
storyline.
Angela
Also,
Bassett.
yes, Angela Bassett. But here, Angela Bassett had a storyline.
That's what I'm
First
saying.
ever Marvel actress to win
Golden Globe.
golden a Golden Globe for best supporting, but first nomination ever for best supporting actress as well in the Oscars. So like she had her own story, and Chadwick Boseman's death. It was like
Yes.
because they already did him dirty 2 years
Big time.
ago
Big time.
in the Oscars when he got snubbed. What they did was fucked up. They moved Best Actor to the end of the show, and
All
usually
right.
Best Actor is like not like second to last or third to last, to get everybody to stay and watch the whole thing to see if Chadwick won, and they gave it to an old white man. They love a
Oh,
comeback story. That's what it is. Jamie Lee Curtis, it's a comeback story. She was chilled out for a little bit and came back in this movie. That's the best movie of the year.
I guess so. I mean, she yeah, it's not like she was in anything.
Yeah, because if I would have been fine with Angela Bassett getting snubbed if it went to the Stephanie Sue, the Asian girl. from
Yeah,
everything.
yeah.
Because she acted her ass off. It makes sense.
Yo,
Best
yeah,
movie of the
yeah.
year. Everybody from that movie is gonna win the best award. So that makes sense to me. I wouldn't have been upset about that, you know. But Jamie Lee Curtis is just so
Yeah.
like crazy.
It seemed like people just be like, it seemed like the judges of these awards. Yeah, like if
I
you're
wish it
really
wasn't a
popular,
Marvel movie. I wonder
mm,
if it wasn't a Marvel movie if she would have won.
a Marvel movie and a Marvel movie that's called Black Panther, and the storyline really be just talking about how black people they talk about black people and the strength of Africans. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? I just
But they
and
love that shit. They eat that shit up. Movies like that win awards
no,
all
that's
the time.
fair. That's fair. But the parts where she excelled,
Yeah.
specifically in the beginning, the one where it was like the French, the one that alluded to historically the French, all the European countries trying to take resources from
Mm-hmm.
Africa and things of that nature. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Oh,
You
I didn't
know,
even think about that, T. Oh shit, that went deeper than I didn't even think about that. Look at you. Look
hey,
at
brother.
you.
Hey, man.
That was
I
deep,
had
bro.
time. I had time. I had time today. You feel me? Um, I mean, people. So here's the thing: black people really love Angela Bassett.
Yeah.
I don't, so for me, it's similar. I'm curious to what you're saying in regards to like she is in some form of fashion, like especially in the black community, always in the spotlight some
Yeah.
way. Like
It
anytime you want to display a beautiful, older, still classy black woman, you slap Angela Bassett on there.
yep.
You know what I'm saying? Jamie Lee Curtis, ain't too many people bring her name up in anything. So it's like, oh, it is a shock factor. It
Yeah.
was
Black
somewhat
people
of a
all
shock
know her from
factor.
Freaky Friday
And Trading Places. Well, I
and
know her
Traded
from Trading
Places.
Places. Yeah, exactly. We so it's like, yeah, they probably was like, it is kind of a shock factor for her to come
Yeah.
out the woodwork and then be on a movie of that level.
It's
So,
crazy. Well, she was in the Halloween movies, the most recent ones. The most
oh,
recent.
yeah,
But that's
yeah, that's
all she
true.
was doing.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's true.
But that's all she
Hmm.
was doing because those were her movies. That was her franchise, you
I
know?
mean,
So,
like, what else can you do, bro? Like, she
yeah.
died in the movie. It's so crazy, bro. It's all good. It's just an award. Like, at least she was
Yeah.
awarded.
Well, you know what? It's just crazy because she swept every award. All the
Oh, they was
awards. The
hating. They was
SAG,
hating.
the SAG Awards, the Critic Choice Awards, the fucking Golden Globes. And I think it was a combination of it being a black film and it being a Marvel movie. For some reason, they don't respect Marvel movies, which is
Mm.
understandable, you know, because it's a superhero movie. It's like these aren't real
Yeah,
movies. They
but
don't
I
respect
don't
them
know.
as
Like,
films.
people really got to understand, like, the underlying story in these movies be like mad deep.
Yeah, but
You know
like
what I'm
that's the
saying?
thing. They don't respect them. They don't
Yeah,
got respected in the Oscar game. You know what I'm saying?
that's fine because I'm sure everybody in that movie, they pockets is respected. You
Oh
know what
yeah,
I'm
their
saying?
pockets is respected.
His pockets is
Their
respected.
their creative, their artistry is what's in question.
Yeah. Hey, but speaking of movies, bro. Well, first of all, did any other black people win? Because I know
I'm not
Top
sure.
Gun. Top Gun didn't win like any major ones, right? Because I know Jay Ellis was in that.
Yeah, but he wasn't nominated.
Nah, he wasn't on there for nothing. Nah, I didn't even
He
see
wasn't
Top
in the
Gun
movie
yet. Did you
long
see
enough.
Top Gun?
Yeah, I see Top Gun. Jay
It was
Ellis
good.
was in it, but he wasn't in it.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That movie was good though. Good movie. I think I don't know. Brian Tyree Henry was nominated.
Who that?
Brian Tyree Henry from Atlanta.
Oh, okay. For what? For
Paperboy.
what?
That's his for this movie Causeway he did on Apple TV. I ain't never
Okay.
seen it, but apparently he did real well, good in it. But I don't know. I don't think he won that. No, he lost that to my boy from Everything Everywhere All at Once.
There was something that I
They
missed last
swept,
week.
bro. They
No, they
fucking
killed it.
swept.
I can't wait for everybody listening to see our episode, to see our
Yes.
movie review episode about Everything Everywhere All at Once. Because I remember when Jay told me to watch the movie, similar to some of the other movies he had me watch, I was just like, what the hell am I looking at? Thoroughly confused. But then as I kept going, my mind was blown. Pause.
Great movie.
And so yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. It is a really good movie.
Yeah.
It's long.
No, actually, it's not that long. It's only 2 hours.
You know what? That's fair. That's fair.
I feel like over 2 hours is like, all right, it's a little long. But when it's right at 2, it's
nothing like a good hour and a half, bro.
Yeah, that's good every now and again.
That's my spot right there. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but no, it was good. Shout out to them, and Asian community got some real. That was major. They most of them was like Korean, right? Or am I wrong about that?
I don't know what any of their origins are.
All right, well, I'm gonna keep it general
Asian.
then.
Yeah,
shout out to the Asian.
I think Michelle Yeoh is Chinese, but that's just me because she was in Chinese like films. But I don't know.
I've seen her in something else though that was like
she
American.
was in a bunch of shit.
Yeah,
she's been in mad shit.
She has though. She wasn't in that Marvel joint, Shang-Chi.
Yeah, she was.
She was? Okay. I thought I saw her in that.
Yeah, she wasn't in it that long. She's his mother, I think.
Yo, real quick, I wanted to address something we forgot to address in the Creed review last week.
Oh, what is it?
Felicia Rashad, fam. What did you think of her performance in the Creed movie?
She died.
I know. That death was amazing.
Right? I don't know. I feel like she didn't really have much to do. But like that scene that she had with him and the thing, I was like, yeah, she did good. I mean, it was like Rashad. She never gonna have a bad performance.
I know. It was kind of weird because it seemed like he I thought that first scene when they was in that first scene together, he was gonna ask her questions about Damien, but he kind of just alluded to it. And then it seemed like it was too late. He was just getting remnants of what she wanted to say. And I felt bad that the last thing he said to her was like, he treated me more like a brother than the kids in his house ever did.
He got the top.
But he did get he got to finish it right. But she was like, Adonis. She said Apollo. I was like, oh dang. She see her father.
Oh no. They mentioned his two other Apollo Creed's 2 other kids in this one for the first time. They didn't mention him in any other movies.
Yes, they did. The way they mentioned him, I was like, dang, bro.
Dang. That's why we ain't see him. They don't fuck with the family.
I guess not.
I
guess not. And I wonder if they didn't because of him.
They wasn't even at the funeral, bruh.
Yo, they ain't show no remnants.
They wasn't even at the funeral, bruh. That's crazy.
I'm about to watch it again. Because I would hope they didn't leave out a detail like that. You would think there would be 2 black adults somewhere in that vicinity.
Right? Just
you know
somewhere
what I'm saying?
Just standing around. They don't have to show their faces.
Right. But just put, I gotta watch it again to check for that. Check for those details.
They even showed them. Hey, have you watched The Last of Us?
I have not. That's sad to say. What have I been watching?
I don't know,
Nothing.
but The Last of Us just ended. It was dope. That's the best show on. Yo, HBO knows how to make a fucking show, bro.
They do. They do.
This show, granted, didn't have a lot of zombies in it for a zombie show. Not very much zombies. It was more like people were bad, honestly. But it was amazing. They had like a gay love story just randomly in the middle of the season.
That's what I heard. I heard it was like I forget which episode, but from what I heard Charlamagne say, it was like one of the episodes was like one of the greatest episodes.
Episode 3.
Yeah,
episode 3 is about the guy from Parks and Rec with the mustache. He plays like a doomsday prepper, and it shows like his story of when the apocalypse went down, and then he meets this guy, and they fall in love. And it's like a manly man, and he falls in love with this other man that's a manly man. That they're both got beards and they're burly and they're hairy, and they grow and have a beautiful life together during a zombie apocalypse.
Oh, because he was prepared.
Yeah, because he was ready. It was like
wow.
It was like he was been waiting for this shit. He was ready.
Yo,
they survived. He had the whole town fenced off. He was fucking I recommend that show. It was really good.
My
Storm
pops,
Reed gets an episode.
my pops has been preparing for doomsday. He's been he's been he been down the YouTube rabbit hole for a while now. He called me all the time like, "Hey, make sure you buy a bag of rice every time you go to the store and put it in storage." And I'm not laughing at him.
Hey, that's a good
but
idea.
I do it.
You never know.
I'm not gonna lie. I got about 3-4 bags of rice just sitting. Hey, he started to
rice
get
will last you a
the
long time.
he started to get the gun. He started to just rack up on guns and stuff, bro.
I'm sorry.
He's just like, you never know. You never
That's
know,
too
man.
funny. That's too funny.
Man.
Oh my god!
There's
You know,
people out there.
honestly though, when I get a house, I'm gonna have my garage is gonna be ready. I'm gonna have some shit about garage. Like, why you got a drum? A drum of peanuts? Why you got a drum of potatoes?
No, it's crazy how quickly you'll get just random stuff in your
Yeah.
house. It's kind of ridiculous. I don't even have a garage yet. Don't let me get a garage, bro.
Hey,
it's gonna get crazy.
Don't let me get a shed. Oh, let me get a shed in the backyard.
Hey, bro, it did get some electricity going in that joint.
Insulated a little bit.
You ain't fit to see me. I'm watching
I want
the games.
a 2-car garage for a reason. One side to make my gym, one side for the car. The lady can park on the street. Oh shit! Nah, I'll park in the driveway. But still, I just want one side to be the gym, one side to be for cars.
Hey, bro, I haven't parked in a garage. I haven't parked in a garage since I was like 8. Like that's how much stuff we had in my parents' house, just from like all types of stuff we did as kids. I was like, bro, I really ain't put a car in a garage. Like, that's so crazy to think, yo.
Hey, it's just like, honestly, garages is real talk just for storage. Like you should, if you don't have that much stuff, I could see you put a car in one. But like, why? You got a driveway. You got to shovel that bitch.
Hey, but real talk, bro. Folks stealing cars out here. It's getting crazy. Too.
Hey, it's the safest place for your car for sure. If you live in a bad neighborhood, I'd only park in a garage.
Folk really out here stealing cars. And bro, I don't know why I didn't
steal it out the garage too.
I don't know why I didn't think about this when I bought my house. It's so crazy too because I bought the house, I'm all hype, and then like give it a good month afterward, I was like, why didn't I get a garage, bro? Like my cars are just outside all the time. Like I got 2 parking spaces.
I gotta clean that shit off when it snows,
bruh.
I gotta get wet when it rains.
I gotta run into the house if it rains. I gotta just prep myself to go out the car to the door.
Man, it's some bullshit.
It's like, what was the point of getting the house with no garage? It just seems a little crazy now that I'm thinking about it.
Hey, you know what? Sometimes people be always talking about, get a multifamily, but they don't got a garage half the time.
Now, like I understand multifamilies from the investment side, right? You wouldn't even have to pay mortgage, but there's certain things about it. You just never know.
Yeah, I had some people tell me, "Hey, why would you buy a single family house as your first house?"
Which, by the way,
I want a house.
Here's my thing. Here's my thing, and I'm not going. I can't act like I ain't told people this, but I'm saying that from the standpoint of somebody who went and bought a single family.
Yeah,
right. There's a lot of you niggas telling people advice about shit you ain't never done.
Got a house.
It is mind-boggling to me.
Not everybody wants to be a fucking landlord when they buy a house. Having a house is already hard enough, not dealing with a person, especially when you don't know what it's like to own a home. You know what I'm saying? I don't recommend being a first-time homeowner and having a tenant. The fuck do you know?
Well, there's different ways you can work around that.
Yeah.
But I totally understand what you're saying.
That's
Sometimes
my
you just
thing.
want
I'm
to go
like,
through that
hey,
process.
let me understand how it works to buy a house, to own a home before I try to own a place with another person that I don't know and I'm responsible for.
It's
Niggas
funny you say
trip
that.
and fall down the stairs and sue me.
It's funny you say that. I'm taking a real estate investment. I'm actually taking a real estate investment course because I
Okay.
think I talked about this on the episode previously, and I started the course, but I couldn't figure out how to pay for it. So I only got like 2 weeks in, and they cut me off.
Damn.
But I did all the proper steps this time, and I'm like official. I'm in like week 9, learning about foreclosures, rehabbing, and all types of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I'm
That's
learning
dope.
a lot. Yeah, man, it's been cool. I just actually gotta put things to work. Like the homework assignments ain't like quizzes and nothing. Like none of this stuff is graded. It's literally like either do this and get a property or you just don't. Like it's up to you. So
That's funny.
So yeah, I'm starting on that. But it's been cool. I've been learning a lot. I ain't gonna bore nobody with the details, but I've been learning a lot. I ride with it. But no, yeah, like I said, I find it mind boggling. I feel like and this ain't really it ain't even a modern day thing. I feel like niggas in general been doing this all throughout history.
Oh, giving advice and not doing it.
And I can't act like I'm not a culprit, especially with my wife.
mean, everybody does it.
I can't act like I'm not, but some people don't realize the hypocrisy.
This episode is brought to you by Canva. Canva is a graphic design platform used to create social media graphics, presentations, posters, documents, and other visual content. The app includes templates for users to use to design whatever they want for the free. The platform is free to use, but also offers a paid subscription, Canva Pro, which will unlock an even larger library of graphics, images, templates, and videos to add to your designs. So please tap the link in the description and get started.
You know what I'm saying? Like when some people tell us what to do with the podcast, and I'm sitting there like,
do you got a podcast? I feel like the only time that's acceptable is if like you have plans to do it that certain way.
But not even that, bro. Is do you have a podcast? Do you listen to our podcast?
Yeah, that too.
Because that be
what advice do you give for people that you talk about topics? Hey, y'all should talk about this.
I'm like, do you know what our podcast is about? Well, hey, what you think of the last episode? Because we talked about that on the last episode. You know that, right? Oh. Yo, people be like, yo, that episode was crazy. I'll be like, oh, for real? What you think about this part? Oh, I just saw the clip. I'm like, what?
Yo, I told y'all the story how I had somebody say, hey, y'all don't got any longer videos. I was like, it's on YouTube. Just search it up.
It's really something that, like I said, bro, it's really been going on since the dawn of age. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just wonder, like, I wonder what niggas was telling the first dude that figured out how how to make fire. Like when the fire came up,
that's not how
like,
you do it. You use two stick, no rock. Have you made a fire before? No, but I know how to do it. But
yo,
is that true? Is there things you know how to do but you never done before?
I feel like it's the phrase easier said than done.
Yeah.
Like what do you think niggas was saying when sliced bread was made?
You can't cut that up.
Nigga, you gonna cut the bread in the loaves?
You eat it whole.
You think that's cool, my nigga?
Save the rest for later.
You think that's cool, my nigga? To slice the bread?
maybe they only made slices at first, and then someone made a whole loaf, and they're like, "What are you doing? Why you make that slice of bread so damn big? We cut it after. Why?
Oh, why did you just make a little bit?
Let's make some flapjacks."
We live in it's just weird, bro. And this leads me to this masculinity conversation. This leads me to this masculinity conversation. I feel like it's just a lot of it's just talking out the side of your neck.
Yeah,
is the term I think it is.
Anytime a black man shows any type of emotion, they sweet.
It's the media. Anytime
They
black
sassy.
man, it's the media.
We sweet or sassy.
It's just weird, bro. It's just weird. The other day. All right. So look, we've been meaning to talk about this for a couple of weeks. This whole thing about the media or just like the system. I don't know. The media is trying to demasculate. Is that the word? Emasculate?
No, emasculate. No, and that's not the media. It's people. It's the commenters. Every time like a man does a photo shoot that's a little feminine, people are like, "Oh, they're taking away the men's masculinity." Blah blah blah.
That's right.
Like,
so
are they really doing that?
There's been a lot of photo shoots that have come out that have caused a arousal. I don't know the word. First was the ASAP Rocky and Rihanna photo shoot. The cover. I haven't seen the other photos.
Standing behind his woman.
Holding his woman's hand. Holding his woman's hand.
Holding his woman's hand. From behind. She's leading.
Here's the problem with that. First of all, we not finna talk about a black man holding his baby.
Right?
You know what I'm saying?
With that?
That is probably the most masculine thing. You know what I'm saying?
Babies get heavy after a while.
You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to have my wife back.
Of course he's gonna be walking slower.
Bro, imagine if he had a chubby baby.
Right?
Come on. I gotta be built for this. They were saying
like, "Oh, why are they making the man stand behind in the back? It's making him look weak. Why do they always make black men look weak?"
By the way, he could have been helping her walk over a puddle or some shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And she get in front.
She could have been.
You go.
He could have not known where they was going.
Man, what?
And she could have been like, "I know where to go." What am I supposed to figure? Was the man supposed to know where to get somewhere if they don't know how to get there? Are we supposed to figure it out without our help?
His only job is to hold that baby.
Yeah. She got to lead. What's wrong with letting a woman lead the way?
Bro, Rihanna is a billionaire.
A billionaire. You know what A$AP Rocky is not? A billionaire.
And so as a man in that situation,
the trophy
what does
wife.
As a man in that situation, what does he do? I'm gonna make sure my child is being taken care of while you go do what you continue to do.
While you go really make $1 billion.
Go make $1 billion more.
Yeah. While you go out, it's like, how do you feel? Like, how does doing what you're supposed to do as a husband when your wife is making $1 billion make you less of a man?
First of all, bro,
it's $1 billion.
Ain't nothing more masculine than knocking up Rihanna. Right. Matter of fact, he about to have another one.
You know how hard it probably was for him to bag her?
What they say, the most masculine thing you could do is reproduce, is have a seed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Most masculine.
He about to do two?
I feel like the most masculine thing you could do is fuck a woman.
Respectfully. That sounded crazy.
But I'm just saying.
But that's what, the man got proof. He literally has proof that he made love to Rihanna. Got proof. Got the baby right there.
Put a baby in her 2 times.
And you
Fucked
worried
up
about
his
the
Super
fact
Bowl performance. He didn't give a fuck.
you worried about the fact that he's behind her
What?
in a photo shoot. He is carrying proof that he
How?
had relations with Rihanna.
How is
And we
how does a man look weak carrying something? He's using
on
his
top of that,
strength to hold something up.
carrying a child.
Walking on the beach, you know how hard it is to walk in sand?
Like, what are we talking about?
The man's holding the baby. He can't keep his balance. It's sand.
Come on, bruh.
His
And
feet
I
probably
think,
sinking.
bruh,
It's probably hot as hell.
the balance. I think he was he kissing the baby too?
I think so. He
Man,
had a
come
real,
on,
his
bruh.
face was real close. He was nurturing the child.
Let me see if I can look this joint up, bruh. Come on, bruh.
He was, ASAP Rocky was doing nothing but nurturing his child, and this is supposed to be,
Man.
this emasculates black men.
That actually shows much control.
It
You know what I'm
shows,
saying?
it shows you have the power to let
Bruh,
others lead.
Bruh, he kissing the baby on the forehead.
Kissing
walking
his
on
son.
the beach.
His
Kissing
son.
his son. He had
His prince to the Rihanna throne.
Come on, bruh. Come on, bruh.
We all know he's the husband of a queen.
Real talk. Real talk. It looked like the cover really looked like it's like, girl, go on ahead. Go where you gotta go. I'm gonna talk to my kid. That's what it looked like.
Go take care of the baby.
Do what you gotta do.
We having guy time.
Right.
We
That's
having
what
boy
it looked
time.
like. That's what it looked like. We gotta put the cover like right. It looked like he's just like, girl, go ahead. Like I don't know what you talking about, but just go ahead. Me and my son gonna be talking. We right here. So that was the first example that people was for some reason riled up about. I don't understand.
I have no idea, man.
Not my problem, right? Now the next one was the Jonathan Major Ebony cover. Am I right?
Yeah.
Now, which one though? Because he had two. He had one where he was in the shorts with the rose petals, right?
Yeah, it was all of them. I think it was the whole photo shoot itself.
My only issue is he have his mug with him.
Yeah. You talking about the one when he had his flower cape?
Okay, first of all, this don't look real. This don't look real pimping to me, bruh. I'm getting
the one
like
with
Marvin.
the feathers.
Yeah, like you talking about that one.
Yeah, with the feathers. Yeah,
bruh. I get real like Marvin Gaye vibe, like Marvin Gaye, Prince, James Brown type stuff, bruh.
Bruh, the guy friggin' designed the outfit based off his favorite anime character.
Yeah, let me look this anime character up. What's the name of that dude?
Doflamingo.
Spell that.
D-O Flamingo. You know how to spell the word flamingo?
I think I do.
You
know, when you're a coder, you can spell anything the way you want. It's really one word. Don Quixote.
Yeah.
Don Flamingo. So was anime characters Mexican or Hispanic?
Nigga, they're not all Japanese. It could be anybody.
Oh, that's fair.
It's just cartoons.
That's fair. No, hey, I see it.
Yeah, it's literally based off his favorite anime character. What is that? This nigga was the evil as fuck.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. That little flower jacket is tough.
The feathers, right? That shit's
it's
dope,
tough. That's
that
tough.
Shit is tough.
If I had to pick between that and a mink, give me that.
You couldn't wear that anywhere, but it'll fall apart. It will probably fall apart once you make one step. That thing probably all of it's like feathered off of him once he stood up.
I don't see what the only thing that would be somewhat feminine about this photo is the way he posed. But I think he just a nigga with
I don't know.
With big lips.
It's a Valentine's Day cover. He's trying to appeal to women. Women like that shit.
First of all, bruh, come on, bro. How many brothers really out here looking at Ebony magazine?
Exactly. I mean, unless there are women on the cover.
That was Jet.
No,
but I see
FD
what
be
you're saying.
having women on the cover too.
No. You're right. But I'm saying, really going through these jokes, bruh. I think we really tripping. I think we really
Oh.
trying to. I think it might be, people just want attention. People trying to feel like, I guess, trying to make people feel some type of way. But I'm like, bruh, let this
I
nigga
think
get
it's
his
just
money.
I think it's just a bunch of men who don't know how to don't feel manly about themselves, so they have to whenever a man who's secure in their like masculineness, like if they do anything that's kind of feminine, they gotta call, oh, you're a masculine black men in the media because that's what they're pushing. But it's like, nah, black people are not a monolith, you know.
There was one more photo. It's the Michael B. Jordan,
Oh, when they were
Jonathan
hugging,
Majors.
yeah.
So, but bruh, I don't think they was hugging, bruh. I just
It
think their heads was close to each other.
no, he had his hand wrapped around his head.
Nah, I think that's Michael B.'s hand.
It don't matter. If somebody's head's wrapped around another man's head.
Are you talking about? You talking about this one? You talking about this one?
That one, I think there was another one with like there were
I
hands
think
wrapped
that's
around each other.
Michael B. Jordan's hand on his. That's his own hand on his head.
Is that his own head on his head?
I think that's his own hand. Now,
I
maybe
don't
the
know.
fact that Jonathan Major's head is on his shoulder.
It looks
You
like
know.
he's like grasping his head. Look like he's like grasping it for.
Okay, this way he hugged up, but I lean on my boys like this. Not like crazy, but sometimes I lean on the homie like that. You know what I'm saying? Be like, what's good
Yeah,
with you? You know, put your arm around your
yeah.
boy.
Put your arm around your boy. What's up, bro? How you doing, man? I don't know.
I don't understand, bro.
People just every time something looks a little suspect, people gotta point it out.
But see, it just feels a little hypocritical, right? Because one moment, black men are too hard, right? We supposed
Yeah.
to be more emotionally available, more affectionate, and then the next moment,
When
y'all
we
sweet.
exactly we affectionate to our homeboys, now we sweet.
Ain't
We
no.
talk back to our woman, now we sassy. Like what?
If I tell you I feel to stop away from myself, I'm soft. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
I don't
You're like,
know.
what the hell?
I don't know
That's the
what you
craziest
want.
thing. Talking back to your woman makes you sassy. How the fuck?
That's very hypocritical because
That's
your
so
woman gonna talk.
hypocritical.
Yeah, your woman gonna talk back to you all the time.
Exactly. Oh, that's a woman thing to do. No, it's not. It don't make no sense. I don't
It's like I'm
understand none of
confused.
this
I was
stuff.
like, all right, so you're not supposed to question your woman
Right?
at
I
all.
just feel like
But we supposed to lead.
yeah.
So we supposed to lead.
So we built the lead and just shut up and do what we told.
And let them do what they want.
Yeah.
I'm saying I'm not, not, and let them, whatever action they want, we just allow it.
Yeah.
We just
That's
gotta
why
take
none
the
of this stuff makes
repercussions.
sense. We're all people. We're all
Exactly. This is a
like
teamwork effort.
it's a team. We are
The
a unit.
communication. It's so crazy, bro.
What I used to say back in the day with the girls, we slay as a unit. We
Say
all
it again,
go
Jay.
slay, but as a unit. We are one. I move, you move.
Just like that.
Exactly. I don't understand this shit. They always talk all over social media. They always talk about men's supposed to do this, women's supposed to be like this, men's supposed to be like that. Nigga, nobody gives a fuck. Just be a person. I don't know anybody who has these fucking ideologies of like men's supposed to do this, women's supposed to do that. Like
Yeah,
everybody I
man.
know
It's
who's in a relationship that's a good relationship, it's all like, oh yeah, nah, we're together. It's a team.
bro. The
You
other
ever
day,
notice
man.
that? You ever notice that
No,
people who always
seriously. The ones that are
they always divorced. They're always divorced. The people who fall into these traditional norms are always divorced.
bro, it is very much a team effort.
Yes.
And
Yeah,
one shows up
sometimes
for
the
the
man
other.
has to lead in certain situations, but sometimes the woman has to lead in certain situations.
But I tell
Like
you,
talking to customer service. Hey, hey, you get your girl to talk to customer service, but you got up with some free shit. I don't know how to do that.
hey, you know it's so funny, bro, because I realize it. It's just every day I realize how much I need to do just a little bit more. My wife don't make no doctor's appointments for me. I grew up in a home where my mama
That would be
would make
amazing.
all appointments. She made appointments for my pop. She made appointments for everybody.
Wow,
And
that
so there'd be
sounds amazing.
times I would just be like, man, I gotta go to the doctor. I'll say it to her. She's like, okay, you should, you know, you should make that appointment. It'll be like a month go by. Did you ever call the doctor? I'm like, no.
Yo,
In my
that
mind, I'm
sounds
like,
amazing, bro. I always had to call my own doctor.
bro, do you know how all right, before I found a primary care, that was the most frustrating thing ever to find a doctor. I don't know why.
I got a private doctor. My doctor's a G, this smooth ass white man, Dr. Salimas. He be like, hey, what you need, partner? Opening up his jacket, drugs in the Nah, I'm joking about that. But
I'm
he's a
trying to
private
figure out a way.
practice.
I'm trying to figure out a way to transition to a black doctor. I got this white dude right now.
Yeah.
I don't know if he wants me healthy or not, but I gotta get my blood drawn. I really don't.
Why you give your blood every time you go? You
Every
think so?
physical, I get my blood drawn once a year. Gotta get tested.
Yeah.
Got to. You know what I'm saying? Gotta check the vitals, but
Yeah,
the
you
vitals
do,
don't
yeah.
lie. White
Yeah.
man can't lie about my vitals. But sometimes I'll be like, he'll look at the scale. He'll tell me how much I weigh. I'm like, am I overweight? He'll be like, you
That
good.
BMI thing's bullshit, bro.
I
That
don't believe
BMI,
him.
it doesn't account for muscle. It don't account for muscle.
I don't believe him though. He'd be like, nah, nothing for you to worry about.
That BMI shit, that BMI shit will make you think you're fat when you're skinny, bro. Ever since I was a little kid, that shit fucked me up. I was like, damn, I'm fat. I look back at pictures of me as a child. I was never a chubby child.
Every time I had a white doctor, they would ask me, do you want to get tested for sexual diseases? And I'm like, nah, bro, I'm married. He'd be like, you'll be
Do you want to get
surprised.
tested? When was the last time you got tested for STDs?
I do it every time now for no reason. I do it just so I can make sure she know I ain't cheating.
I do it. You know why I do it? Because you don't want to get it the other way.
What
You
you
know,
mean?
when they have to put the Q-tip up your shoe.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
Nah.
because that's when you get tested like that. It means you got it. So I just get it.
Yeah, nah. I
I
like
don't
to do
sleep
it.
with nobody else.
I like to do it just.
But to get back to the cheating thing, also make sure you know that your girl ain't cheating on you as well.
That's a fact. And I wouldn't do it for that specific reason, but when I look at the results and I'm like, okay.
Yeah,
she loyal.
We have a strong relationship.
Exactly.
Nobody gets tempted in this relationship.
You know what I'm saying?
Temptation
You know what I'm
is not a
saying?
thing. Temptation is not a thing. That's the best way. Hey, hey, you know what? That's why people get offended. Be like, hey, you get tested? What do you mean? You don't trust me? No, but it's a good thing to have to make sure.
It's just It's just a good just give your partner reassurance, bro.
Yeah,
it just give a reassurance. That's all it is.
Yeah. I never got tested until I started dating Jada.
I ain't get tested till I got back with my wife. So I had to make. I
didn't get tested till I started dating Jada. She's like, why don't you ever get tested? I used to be like, I only was having sex with one person.
Hey, look, bro. If you got the insurance, just do it.
Yeah,
I just bro.
Do it,
Job take all this money for our insurance. I'ma use every bit.
What you want to test me for? You want to test me for glaucoma? Sure. You want to test me for? Oh,
Bruh.
what kind of test is this? You want to test my liver? Okay.
I went to the eye doctor, and they was like, "You 20/20, but you should get glasses with the blue film,
Yeah.
film." So I'm looking around at glasses, and Drew was like, "You know, you don't need no glasses." I'm like, "Excuse me, excuse me."
My
They
doctor
take
recommended it.
they take 100 something. They take money out my check every time for this insurance. I'm gonna get me some glasses. You know what I'm saying? You
I
know,
need to give you some new glasses. Hey, I got scammed. I bought a pair of glasses off this website. They never came.
I'm gonna tell you what's the worst. Shout out to my wife. She likes to buy luxury brand.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, this
Hey,
selfishly, this is my insurance plan.
I will tell you though, the luxury glasses from someone who wears glasses, luxury brand glasses are way better than the cheap ones.
That's what I hear. That's what I
They
hear. But I
don't
got me
break,
a
they
pair
don't
of
bend. It's worth the money.
I got me a pair of Shaquille O'Neal's. You know what I'm saying? Black business. Black black business, baby. You feel me?
You got yourself a pair of Shaquille O'Neal sunglasses. They got the dunk label.
They not sunglasses. No, these are
They got the dunk
they
logo on the
don't.
side.
They don't. His label looks like a percentage sign. It's like like a fraction. It's like S/O. It's very, very fancy. It's legit.
Like
It's
Armani
legit.
Exchange, you know when they have that
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
That's too funny, bro.
Nah, bro. Hey,
You a
but
fool.
shout out to the dude at the eye doctor, because when I was looking, normally when I look, it's normally white women in there, and they don't show me no type of, they don't give me no type of time. But as soon as my wife come in there, they open up all the luxury cabinets and stuff for her. And I'm like, all right, this is just sexist and slightly racist at the same time. Right. But then this black man was there. He was like, as soon as I was walking in, "Hey, brother, I'm gonna be there with you in a second. You go ahead, look around, let me know what you want." And I was like, "Hey, fam, that's all I needed to hear. I just wanted the customer service. I don't even care about these classes. I just wanted some respect."
It's a little bit, it's always nice to get some respect.
That's all it is, bro.
Right? Just a little bit.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
That's all for one, bro. That's
Oh my
all for
God.
one, man. Fam.
Do you want to start a remote podcast? Well, we have the perfect website for you, riverside.fm, where you can record remote podcasts and video interviews in studio quality from anywhere, used by over 70,000+ creators and Fortune 500 firms. Riverside allows you to upload your video and audio while recording on your web browser itself. That means you don't have to download any apps onto your computer. Riverside also allows you to edit your video and audio on the platform and cut up clips from your recording for social media. So if you're thinking of starting a podcast, it's as easy as clicking the link in the description. Thank you. Now let's get back to the show.
I've been in my R&B bag lately, bro.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, man. I've been I like to code at work. I like to code and listen to R&B. I tried listening to rap, but like especially while I was in grad school, R&B put me in a good rhythm, like just getting stuff done.
You coded. That's right, nigga. That's right. Ooh, talk that talk, nigga. Talk that talk.
Listen to the code. Shit too easy for me now. So
Y'all thought
day.
Y'all thought I was playing. Hey, speaking of, before you get into R&B, have you listened to Ice Spice?
No.
Like
I
any of her
I
music?
have no intention.
Bruh. Hey, let me tell you right now. You got a little
Don't tell
drinks
me it's
in you.
good.
You got a little drinks in you.
Uh-huh.
You play it on the speaker in a car full of people. Them beats be
Oh, the
hitting.
beat slap? Okay.
Hey, especially on the speaker, and then she be rapping she be rapping like, okay. Like, you gotta go drink see. I'm like, she talks her shit, bro.
Don't drink and drive.
Hey, don't drink. No. I'm not talking about like getting drunk. You went to the, you was out with
You went
some
to a
people,
bar.
you had a drink.
You got a drink. Come in the car.
You're feeling good.
Blast it.
You know the night's gonna be good. The vibes nice.
Got you.
You blast the music in the car. Next thing you know, Ice Spice coming on. Next thing you know, you listening to the whole EP while driving to the club. and you're
Bruh.
like, damn, this shit lit. This shit's actually.
Bruh. Interesting.
I don't remember anything she said. It just sounds good.
Okay.
It's one of them things. You know them. You know how you don't know what anyone says in the song. It just sounds good.
You know, I really try to make it a point to attempt to really understand people in their raps because
like,
I don't want to be
what
that
I'm
old
talking
person.
about though. There
Well,
are
yes, I
songs
do.
where they ain't talking about nothing.
Early Young Thug.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
I'm like, hey, no wonder this girl's getting a little popular right now.
Yeah. That's funny, bro.
At random thought, it was just like, yo, Ice Spice might be nice. I hate to say it, she might. She got the lazy bars down. Remember that Dormtainment video, Lazy Bars?
By the way, bro, I've learned that there's some people that like really rock with Coi Leray.
Yeah.
Like I know I don't know why I feel like I feel like I put Ice Spice and Coi Leray in the same category. I think Coi Leray is probably way better. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But when I think of Ice Spice,
It's
the
not
next
music for
rapper,
us.
right?
It's
When I think of
music
Ice
for
Spice,
young women.
the
20,
next
21
rapper that
year
comes
olds.
in my head is Coi Leray, and I know a couple brothers that be like, "That Coi Leray, she bad." I'm like,
Hey, no, hey, she.
"You
Hey,
telling me something I don't know?"
she alright, bro. She alright.
I'm gonna keep it moving. In I ain't saying
She
nothing.
don't look that much like Benzino.
This, yo, Jay, let me tell you one of the best parts about having conversations with you. Okay. Cause we don't be straight up talking about women's beauty. We we always find a way to say something that we understand.
It's like a skill at this point. Like,
It's so much of a skill.
it's a muscle we exercise on a regular basis. And when I'm with my other homeboys, I be straight up saying it. It's like a game for us.
I was at the
hey.
gym. What I said at the gym one time, I was like, bro, this woman at the gym just like has some fit legs.
Yo, you was like, this woman, she's in some pretty good shape. Yeah, but not Coi Leray, she alright, bro. Hey, she got her braces off it and she looked different.
See, I ain't seen it since
When
the
she
braces
half
came
naked, she looks like a child.
Oh, okay. Okay, so she need clothes on.
But when she got clothes on, she looked like a woman. Every time she half naked, it remind me of a little baby running across the room in a diaper. That's what she look like.
All right. Let me get to my R&B bag. Because a couple weeks ago, I forgot the name of this artist from the DMV when Alvin was on. I don't know if you remember, we was having that conversation. There's a couple artists from the DMV, Ari Lennox, Brent Fayez, and I was like, this girl start with an A. Like, that girl start with an A. Her name is Alex Vaughn.
Okay.
Apparently,
I heard that name.
Apparently, my wife either played basketball against her or played basketball with her at some point.
Okay.
Anyway, she has this album. It dropped last year, but I finally got to it and like actually listened to it because I listened to it before. She got this album called The Hurt Book, and I gotta give her some credit. That joint is actually really good to me. I felt like I was listening, and I'm not putting a label on it. I'm just talking about this project.
Okay.
I felt like I was listening to the baby of Mary J. Blige and Keisha Cole. Like if Mary J. Blige and Keisha Cole had a baby, The Hurt Book.
I mean, it's a good comparison. I mean, that's good.
Yeah.
It's good to see, like, maybe that's her inspiration.
Yeah. yeah, I was like,
Sounds like an
okay,
interesting mix.
yeah, man, no, it was good. And then well, I got through that. So shout out to Alex Vaughn. And then I finally gave Lucky Day's album another listen.
Okay, the
Candy
most
Drip.
recent one,
Yeah.
the one with the album with like his chest or his clavicle.
Yes.
That nigga clavicle. That nigga got a strong clavicle. It's just pronounced.
By the way, bro, I thought the worst song on the album was Candy Drip. I was kind of disappointed
That Candy Drip was the
that
single.
I don't think Candy Drip was the single for that album was Over.
Oh, I swear I heard Candy Drip
The single
first.
for
Though.
that album was Over, and I think there was another one that went hard.
You
But
know,
he had a
title
whole
title
interlude for
songs
Candy.
never live up to the hype.
Bruh, he had a whole, except for Shea Butter Baby, except for
Yeah.
Ari Lennox. But he had a whole interlude for Candy Drip. And I'm like, if you give a song an interlude,
It better be
you know
good.
what I'm saying?
It better lead the song. Ain't nothing worse than that. When you
I
be
don't
like,
know,
oh,
it was,
interlude, this song about to be tough. I hate when
yeah,
the
the
interlude's
interlude-
better than the song.
yeah, the interlude was better than the song. And I don't know, it was just disappointing. But the album as a whole was good.
Okay.
The album as a whole was really solid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I feel like a lot of these albums the albums that came out during the pandemic. I don't know, bro. It's like some of them it's just hard to like listen to. I've finally given things a chance, especially like being back at work, like tuning into things in my car again. Like, you know, sometimes, most of the time I'm listening to podcasts in the car, but when I'm able to put on something, you know what I'm saying, turn it up, I'm like, all right, this don't hit different. You know what I'm saying? Tune back into Brent Faiyaz joint. Still solid. Still solid. Even I understood the album this time.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's he was in a weird spot. Where you got this lady, and it's like this lady been with you from the jump. But you wanted to be this superstar so you could live a certain lifestyle. But you got this lady with you. so it's like I got here so I could do this. And as much as I rock with you, I've been wanting to do this. I've been wanting to live this lifestyle the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't wait for me. You know, like, go. I love you, but
Yeah.
you know, and so it was kind of crazy. I mean, I still hate the way it ended. Like, oh wow, with the girl and the baby and all that stuff. But yeah. And finally, LMA.
Okay. Oh, you finally listened to their album?
Heart on My Sleeve. It's very solid.
Mm. Well, it wasn't as popular as the first one.
No, it wasn't, but it has some jumps on it. It was just smooth, bro. Nothing like outstanding.
Did she talk between every song again?
No, she did not. But she had Mary J. Blige on a couple interludes.
Okay.
Yeah, she had Mary J. Blige.
Album, hey, there's nothing. Hey,
there's nothing worse than spelling your name out. Spelling your name out.
That's like that one Tory Lanez album where he had an interlude in between every single song.
We ain't talking about this nigga.
No, we ain't talking about this nigga, but that's a practice you should not practice.
No, you should do a skit for every song. It's terrible.
That's horrible. It's terrible. That's why.
But no, I thought LMA was smooth, bruh.
Yeah,
it was just it's a nice ride. It's like watching a photograph. You know what I'm saying? Just a smooth album that you could put on anytime. You know, that's a cleaning up. That's the album you put on and you go clean the bathroom, vacuum.
You gotta do some chores.
LMA might be putting that Anita Baker conversation. Yeah.
You know she dated Jason Tatum?
LMA?
Yeah.
Wow.
Light-skinned assassin.
Wow.
That's interesting. Light-skinned assassin.
I ain't mad at that.
I ain't mad at that.
Shit, you know.
Wait, take it to dad.
I ain't
take it to dad.
Jason Tatum gonna hit it with that side step 3-pointer. You feel me? Jason Tatum hit him with the same move. Side step 3. Gonna work every time. I don't know how he get away with that every time, bro.
He's nice.
He is,
He's the best
man.
player Celtics had in a minute.
Speaking of NBA, I know we talked about it last week, but you hear John Morant is officially like in counseling. First of all, why he had to go to Florida?
They doing way too much. Why you gotta go to Florida?
Cause it's vacation, bro.
Yeah.
No way. There's no way.
Counseling.
Come on,
Counseling. They put this nigga on a plane and said, "Come back to Memphis when you're ready." For holding a gun in the club. They should have just punished his ass. Make him learn his lesson. What the fuck you gotta go to counseling for?
I'll take the fine.
Just
this man about to be playing golf.
Yeah, in the middle of the season when they trying to make the playoffs. Playoffs right around the corner. We talking about they just came out the All-Star break. This nigga need another break. Yo, what's wrong with the NBA?
Solid, though.
This rest shit, bro. Let's talk about this rest in the players shit. This is a hot button issue in the NBA. Why the fuck these niggas need rest? Why can't they just say sickness like everybody else talking about rest?
They play 82 games, bro.
It's a sick day, nigga. The niggas is called out sick on their day job. That's okay. Call it what it is. It's not rest. It's the nigga called out sick. Just put sick next to his name and just leave it at that. Talking about rest.
I feel like these traders can't be good.
Yeah, they right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you should have built your body up during the season.
Yeah, during the off season.
You know,
to last for the full season.
The trainers during the year should be telling them, hey, you need to rest at this time. You shouldn't be going to the club.
You shouldn't
be doing all this extra regulars. If you really want to maintain, you should be eating this. Like, there's no way they really, unless you coming off injury, like serious injury, but some of these dudes just be resting, just a rest day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You got, like, I don't know.
Call it what it is. The niggas is calling out sick. They're treating it like a job.
Hey.
That's what it is. I'm sick of this rest shit. Oh, he needs rest. No, he don't. The nigga just want to call out sick. The nigga just let the call what it is. Put sick next to this. The way to stop this, all this rest, all this talk about why you rested players, just put sick next to their name, call it a day.
Here's the thing though, bro. I've seen videos. I just saw KD hurt his ankle at Warbucks, bro.
Yeah. Like, what is wrong with this nigga? He's a glass door.
Maybe they do need rest days, because that was wild.
That was rough. That happened to another player too the next day.
Are you
some
serious?
young guy. Yeah, some young guy.
I don't know, bro. It's like it's a
Maybe
weird
wrong
thing,
with the
dog.
floors. But you know what? They need more rest days during the season when there's no game.
The season should be shorter.
Maybe. I don't think the season should be shorter. I think that they just need to have more days off during the season.
So then
maybe
what?
Make the All-Star weekend a little bit longer.
What, the finals will end in what?
June?
The finals already end in June, but if you extend it, it's going to go to what, August?
July.
And then the season start back up and...
Yeah, they can't they have to shorten the season.
I don't know.
They'll have less back-to-back games. Why do they have so many back-to-backs?
Here's the thing, bro. In baseball, they be doing double headers.
But baseball is one of those games where you just sit around for 4 hours. go up at bat every now and again. You know?
Hey, rest days aren't terrible though, because it's a time for your backups to get more experience. Yeah. It's good, especially if you're a playoff team.
I think just the amount of money being spent on these players, they can't afford to just like sit. They gotta at least play a little bit.
Hey, I'll tell you what, that's the crazy thing about. Yeah. I'm gonna switch over to NFL real quick. That's the crazy thing about the NFL, because
they can't afford to rest the game.
Exactly. Lamar Jackson. We can end
They're
on
doing
this.
Him dirty.
We can end on this subject, right? Lamar Jackson is an NFL MVP.
Fighting for his job.
He's a former NFL MVP. He's been in the playoff 4 times. He's won a playoff game. The stats are very ridiculous. The Baltimore Ravens would do nothing without him, respectfully. And for some reason, they don't want to pay him what he wants. Lamar Jackson wants a fully guaranteed contract, and he wants the Deshaun Watson contract.
So $200 million, right?
Yeah. Here's the
That's
thing.
a lot of money.
The Cleveland, it is. It is. And I know you got to protect, like, you still got to pay other people.
I just wish they would straight up to him, like, wait, we can't guarantee 200.
So check this, because I read a long article.
Yeah. Because we don't got it.
They are guaranteeing him. It's either 23 or 32 mil.
Yeah.
But he is like
wants 200.
It's just, I mean, it's the sheer fact, bro, that the Cleveland Browns have messed it up for the whole league. They signed Deshaun Jackson, a man who did not play for almost 2 seasons.
Watson?
You're right, my bad. They signed Deshaun Watson. Sorry, Deshaun Jackson. My bad, fam. I'm a big fan. They signed Deshaun Watson, a brother who ain't played for 2 seasons, a brother who probably is still going through court cases now. It's a $200 million guarantee, bro.
Yeah.
They messed it up for the whole league.
Nigga requested hand jobs from every masseuse in the county.
But hold on, we ain't gonna get to the Deshaun Watson was not even. Deshaun Watson never won MVP.
No. Deshaun Watson ain't making it to no Super Bowl. Ain't no making it to
and I'm
gonna
tell you what. And so the Baltimore Ravens gave him the franchise tag with the option to talk to other teams. So respectfully, he can talk to other teams, and if they give him a better deal, the Ravens have the option to match.
Oh.
So it's not a terrible situation.
Yeah.
What I do think I don't want to say they'll try to blackball him, but Deshaun,
I hope they don't do that.
Lamar is not budging on what he wants because he knows what he's worth, and he know how they gonna try to use him because he different. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna try to use him not as a quarterback.
He runs a lot, so you know he's gonna get hurt.
They're gonna use him as a black quarterback. They're not gonna use him as a quarterback. They're gonna use him as a black quarterback.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And so you got to get your money. And I also feel like they feel disrespected at the fact that he does not have
an agent. Right?
His mama is his manager. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's a lot of things going against him, but it's also like
game.
Yeah, exactly. Tasha Mack.
She got that's where his mama got it from. She got it from Tasha Mack.
Got it from Tasha Mack. So I just feel like and maybe this is a little crazy. I might be, bro. Philly ain't paid Jalen Hurts yet either.
Yeah, but is his contract up for negotiation?
Your contract is always up for negotiation. If you take your team to the Super Bowl, get your money. You know what I'm saying?
But he's like one of those guys. He wants to make sure everyone else can get money around him.
Bro, here's the thing, bro. Here's the thing. I want to.
But that's one thing I see about Jalen Hurts is like he's gonna be one of the guys who's like, hey, I'll take less money if we can keep so and so.
Yeah, but let me explain this to you, bro. After we won the Super Bowl, Philly gave Carson Wentz a 3-year extension.
Oh yeah,
like pretty quickly too.
Exactly. He didn't even play.
Exactly.
Hey, they be disrespecting black quarterbacks, bro.
That's what I'm trying to get to.
Disrespecting black quarterbacks.
And it's like, and then they get mad because black quarterbacks, they feel like black quarterbacks is asking for a lot because apparently Daniel freaking Jones got signed, bro. They signed Daniel Jones to an extension, which means he's not going to play good until the last year of his contract, like he did this time. Okay.
Yeah.
They signed Daniel Jones to an extension. I think what that white boy for Buffalo, Josh Allen. I think he got signed again, and Mahomes on that crazy 10-year contract deal still.
But Hope's signed his soul away. That nigga gave his soul to the Chiefs.
So, but it's
Hey,
just
is that
like
what
it
Lamar
seems like
Jackson has
any
to
brother
do?
that fully dives into being a brother at that position, it's like they got to mentally try to put these dudes through the ringer, and I really don't understand it. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's why I was kind of. I know, a lot of people feel some type of way about these Deion Sanders comments.
What he say?
The comments about recruiting. He was like, when I'm recruiting a
Yeah.
quarterback, people felt like it was alluding to you pretty much recruiting a white boy because he wanted a quarterback who come from a 2-parent household, and who makes good decisions. He said he wanted a defensive end who was a dog who like trying to get his mom out of the hood.
Yeah. But that's
Which
those are the type of personalities you need. Like those type of personalities are different especially for defense.
Which is one thing about while I'm saying that is like, especially as a black man, you do want somebody that ain't gonna like this type of stuff I feel like they putting Lamar through, and the type of stuff I feel like, they could possibly be putting her through. I don't know for sure.
Yeah.
You gotta be real level headed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta be
Lamar
strategical.
Jackson hasn't said a word.
We
ain't heard nothing from that man, and I respect it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Does that mean I don't know his history? I don't know if he came from 2-parent house or not, but he's a very cuz don't be moving the way people would expect him to move.
Yeah.
He moves very, he's real solid.
I feel like Deion said this thing to get back to that. That could be that I can understand why that upsets some people.
I mean, I can understand why it upsets some people too.
Because, like, what's that say about single mother households that's like they can't raise a level-headed thinker?
It's a lot harder.
Yeah.
Not that it can't.
They can't.
It's
not
a lot harder.
But it's also like it's not a race thing neither though. Because
no,
I know a lot of black men with 2-parent households who are very level-headed and if they did play quarterback, that makes sense.
Exactly. And look, Deion Sanders played in the league, right? And I'm sure almost every quarterback he played with grew up in a 2-parent household. It's not like he would just say these things. This man is a Hall of Fame football
He's played
player
with so many people.
Exactly.
Like when you play with a lot of people, you know what kind of people you want on your team.
He did an interview and they asked him about it. He was like, I mean, look, am I wrong?
You know what it is?
Am I wrong?
You know what it is? Sometimes things are better just left unsaid.
I tell you, boy.
Yeah,
I tell you, especially
like, duh.
Especially when you just talking to men.
Yeah.
Like that conversation was like 5 dudes.
Podcasts are really ruin that that barrier.
There's a lot of things y'all think we say stuff on here. Y'all don't listen to the phone conversations. Thank God they don't listen to the phone conversations.
The phone conversations. The meetings.
Boy. I'll be like, let me say this now
sometimes
so I
we
can
gotta
clean
be like,
it up.
You can't say that, man. You can't say that. Let's talk that point out first before we say it on the podcast.
I tell you, dog. And then we can't even come on here. Look, we can't come on here and just talk about our hair. Shout out to KC. I want to big shout out to the Dare to Talk podcast. I know we started talking about that, but I want to give official ad to the Dare to Talk podcast. And we gave Casey another week off because we wanted to say happy birthday to
happy birthday,
Khadijah. We appreciate you as our third host on the show. We don't know where this podcast would be without her.
Yeah.
And the work she has done.
She might not be here next week neither.
She may not be here next week.
We might just give a Women's History Month off.
Hey. We do appreciate you very much. We do appreciate you very much. You know what I'm saying? Our wives was like, y'all might as well bring her on.
Yeah.
About a year ago.
Yeah.
Man.
Months and months before she even came on the show.
Yeah. Yeah. So, man, happy birthday to you. because I know how you feel about birthdays. At least send this in a text. Oh man, yeah, and also
Give a shout out to all our new patrons.
shout out to all our new patrons, bro. Shout out to Don, bro. Shout out to is Romario?
Yeah, Romario.
Shout out to Ro. It's somebody else,
Angie, Sammy, and then somebody else named HH. I don't know who that is.
I don't know who HH is. You might actually be somebody we don't know. So real big ups to you.
Yes.
Okay, we got to really start figuring out a way to get them involved, because we really appreciate y'all's participation in the Patreon.
Yeah,
for real.
Yeah.
We really want y'all's feedback. Y'all let us know what y'all think of the episodes. A new episode of Technically Athletic featuring Joel, my boy Joe. It is on the Patreon right now. You will not get video for that.
Video got all jacked up.
Yeah, video didn't come through the way we wanted, but you're gonna get some good audio. So I really hope y'all enjoy that. And then be on the lookout, man. Movie show coming soon.
Coming soon.
Movie review show coming. So
real soon.
It's been cool. It's been good, bro.
Yeah, it's
we
another
really,
episode. We ain't got nothing.
Volume 7.
That means 7 times we just come on here and ramble.
Hey, man. I will make it do what it do.
We need to document this day so we could do it once a year.
Got to.
Let's do it today, March 3rd, March 14th. Pi Day.
Oh, it's Pi Day.
Yeah, so
I ain't gonna lie, bro.
We ain't got nothing potentially.
I've been fasting. I've been somewhat fasting for the last week and a half.
Okay.
And due to this death of the family, I was like, bro, I'm just eating, bro. Yeah. I don't care.
Sorry,
but I'm still trying to get on it. But today at work, they had pies everywhere.
Hey, and that means it's time to go.
I had me a slice of pie. So I ain't
everyone have yourself a slice of pie and enjoy.
Got to
enjoy your day, your evening, your morning, depending when you listen to this.
I'm telling you. Hey, look, y'all, we really appreciate y'all for tuning in. If you watching this on the YouTube, hit that notification bell. Make sure you subscribe, because I know a lot of y'all be watching this ain't subscribed. Subscribe to the podcast. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, because we got a whole bunch of other shows on the channel. We got the Data Talk playlist, I think. We got the Technically Athletic playlist on the YouTube channel. Okay, so, hey, hit that subscribe. You feel me? And if you're listening to this on the audio, run that thing back.
Yeah. Run it back with the follow, because they saying they follow the podcast now. You don't no longer
follow the podcast. Leave us, if you're listening to us on Apple Podcasts, please leave us a 5-star rating and a review. Because 5-star rating and review, we really appreciate that. You feel me? And if y'all really rock with us, bruh, go to noclearancepod.com/shop and get you some merch. As you see here, I'm rocking the red No Clearance hoodie. Okay. And if you subscribe to our email list, say you don't want to pay $5 a month, but if you want to keep up with us, subscribe to our email list. I'll send you the link to the members only merch store, where you get all of this for a ridiculous price where we damn near don't get paid. I think we just get $1. Like, that's it. I want to apologize to my brother. My brother put in the wrong.
Can we go? Address. Can we get out of here? I want to go but I gotta go to work.
My brother put in the wrong shipping address on the merch.
I want to go home.
Well, stay blessed. Stay black.
Peace, nigga. Damn.